in the third quarter. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. A play fake. Now Warner. He's airing it out for Williams. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up four.
That's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Once again, it's Swift. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Play action. It's Warner. Forced out to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Swift going to try up the middle. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. This is Swift on the counter. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Here we go. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that was officially a loss of 1. Burrow will throw. And Sanders has got it complete. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Option play, Burrow holding on to it. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. They'll run with Sanders goes up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Not an easy spot here. He'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to come into your ball material?
Back now at Ford Field. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 71 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And some space here. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, 73 yards. And the Lions add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Vasquez. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Lions just continue to roll. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. And Burrow going to throw again. Left side here to Sanders. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them. But they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Burrow. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. But they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. It'll be Warner on 1st down. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about.
And now here's another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Meanis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken from about the 12. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody with, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr,
trust, me taking no loss. We be the hardest on the team. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog.